Taco. Taco Sandwich.
Tits.
Welcome to the Taco Sandwich Podcast with my co-host, Cameo Velez,
Hey, guys.
and my very good friend, Fabian.
Hey, what's going on?
So, Fabian, what do you do for work?
I work in veterans mental health, and I do a little bit of side work selling roofs.
Nice. So, you served, I'm assuming.
I did.
Well,
I
thank
did.
you for your service. What
You're,
branch?
you're worth it. I was in the Air Force for 6.5 years.
My household is Navy and Marines. So, I hear Air Force, and I'm like, that must be nice.
I mean, I scored.
I'm
I
kidding.
score high enough to have a choice. I can't say that for everybody. So I mean,
there you go.
More
Did
depends.
you
Okay.
enjoy your experience?
my
in-
Xpiki, yeah,
Yeah.
my Xpiki there was great. I joined about a week and a half after I graduated high school, and so I was actually in my specialty training when 9/11 happened.
Oh my goodness.
So that kind of dictated the route of my
Right.
service. So I spent 3.5 years in the UK, about 2.5 in New Jersey, and I had 3 Iraqi tours. So
Oh wow.
it was it was good times.
Yeah.
It was the best 6.5 years of my life,
Yeah.
for sure.
So you only did one contract?
I did one. I extended for 6 months so that I
Right.
could deploy one more time. My plan was to be a lifer, but
Right.
it didn't happen that way.
Okay. Well, again, thank you for your service. Is there anywhere specifically that you assist with veteran mental health?
So I work at a place that we do horse therapy for veterans. So it's
Oh.
equine therapy.
That is super cool.
Yeah, it's
That is
it's pretty
really
neat.
dope.
I stumbled on it kind of by accident, and
Mm-hmm.
I've been there now. The end of this month will be there for 2 years. So
Oh wow,
yeah.
that's nice. Outside of military, are you married?
Nah, I did that once.
Fuck yeah, I've been
Never again.
Fuck yeah, I feel that pain.
Yeah, I did that once.
You have kids?
I do. I have 4. I have 2 biologicals, and I have 2 that I was very much involved with for a good portion of their growing up, and they're grown and doing their own thing now. But as far as I'm concerned, they're mine. So
Right.
I've got 4.
Exactly. How old are you?
I love this game. How old do you think? I kind of already cheated though. I already told you like when I joined, so that tells you a
He's
little
not
bit.
good with math. So
No,
don't
I'm
worry.
not. I'm not fucking good at all.
Well, then we'll play the game. Then
Okay.
you can't hurt my feelings. You won't hurt my feelings.
38. That's
See,
what I was
that's
thinking.
usually the common number. I hear that one a
Yeah.
lot. And I'm 42.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
oh,
not too bad.
Young and vibrant. You said 2 of them are grown?
Well, they're all grown.
They're all grown.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the
He started
youngest.
young.
Yeah.
The
He was
youngest-
pumping in there.
The youngest is 19.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see that. Okay. That makes sense.
Grown enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's grown. He's legal. I mean, well, hold on. Wait. That's not.
That's how it
I'm
come out.
25. Let's keep that in mind, but I don't.
So he's in your realm.
No.
That's what I heard.
Oh my God, Rafa, do you want to take over?
In
real
your
quick?
wheelhouse. I got it.
Oh,
No,
no.
we're going in the right direction. That's for sure.
Oh my goodness.
Whoops.
Yeah.
That Freudian slip right there.
Oh fuck. Okay. I was supposed to get you to admit to a crime. It looks like I'm fucking just
yeah.
making it worse for myself. Damn.
So you missed the
Keep
part
digging
earlier
a hole.
before we started. I told you I was behind a few baddies at one point. So
Fuck.
you played right into my game.
God damn it.
You didn't see that one coming.
No,
No,
she fucking didn't.
no, not at all.
So how did you meet Rafa?
So I was cruising one night. I was on my way to the bar, and I saw this guy that was selling oranges, and I was like, "This guy, it's honest work. Like he's putting in his time. He's trying to make an honest living."
Right.
And so I stopped, and I got an orange. When he gave it to me, went to take off, and in the orange was a plastic bag with some weird white powdery substance, and I was like, me go back and visit this guy again really quick. And the rest is just history.
Oh,
Yeah.
sounds like a great time.
Sugar powder for the orange. Tastes better.
Yeah.
No, actually, I met Rafa when we were both working at the hospital back in. See, you started in what, 2013?
Exactly.
Yeah.
August 2013.
Yeah. So I've known him that long.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
like-
can proudly say that Fabian one of my first. He was
That's
my
half my
first
life
friend here
ago.
in Lubbock, Texas. Yeah, as soon as we met, we clicked. We started,
That's when I lost my virginity. Like,
wow.
Where
that's
was
half-
I at that point?
That was half my life.
You
ago.
missed that one. See, it's that
Yeah, I
overtime you were
missed
putting in.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of overtime back in those days.
Yeah.
Well, before we showed up here at the podcast, Rafa and I, we were talking in the car about how he's actually a serial killer. Yeah. And I'll let him dive into that real quick.
Okay. What happened was, Cameo left her bra in my vehicle. I don't know, like 3 weeks ago.
She doesn't look like the type to wear a bra, really.
Yeah,
But
well, exactly. Well, that kind of thing started bothering her. She took it off and she left it in my car. Okay. I tried to give her back to her every week I saw her, whatever. She just, for whatever reason, that bra still stayed in my vehicle until today, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And
is that what I saw hanging off the rearview mirror?
no.
Oh.
I put her on the dashboard. That's
Okay, okay,
I
gotcha.
completely display it over there in order not to forget. And
Not the hood bra, but the dash bra.
correct.
I got you.
So it reminds me that when I was young, I used to keep trophies. So whenever I had, you see, you know exactly where I'm going. I used to keep underwear or bras, and I didn't give them back to them. You see what I'm saying? This is mine.
Yeah.
This is mine.
Yeah.
And I had a box of my souvenirs. But one time my mom noticed that I had female underwear. I'm like, what are you, trans? Why are
Yeah,
you
right.
trying to look like a...
Well, that was that one thing that you told me about that.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. So so that reminded me of that story about my
Have
mom
you
thinking that I
ever-
was trans.
Have you ever been a serial killer?
And that's what I learned also later on when I saw TV shows that the serial killers keep
And it was,
momentum.
yeah, it was kind of a
from there
trademark.
to remind them of whatever they did with that victim or whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah.
Fucking psycho.
It's real fucking bad. He'll gift the chonies to his wife and everything.
Yeah.
Be like, put these on, baby.
That's crazy. He told me she didn't wear anything.
Same.
I guess that too.
Fuck yeah. Fuck underwear. Fuck underwear.
Well, you can't with them, so.
Yeah. I mean, exactly.
There's one thing that I want to talk to you about, Fabian.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was about your dad. That he was in the fire department.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He was recognized. He was someone here in this city.
Oh, that was my grandfather. That was his
Oh, that
dad.
was your grandfather. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. Okay.
Yeah, he was the first Hispanic firefighter in Lubbock.
Oh, wow. That's
I
really
remember
fucking
hearing
cool.
the story. Like, again, my memory is not the best.
so
That's what I was wanted to ask you about that.
He passed in February of 2014, and they actually a reporter got a hold of it somehow or another and came and wanted to do the article, and so that was one of the things. I think he was with the city for 35 years. He was a mechanic for a little while with the city, and then had his own mechanic shop here in town for a little while, and then when he moved on from being a mechanic, he became a firefighter, and once he got certified, he was the first Hispanic in town.
I bet it wasn't
That's
easy. I mean, for
crazy.
everybody who's the Hispanic or black, being the first one at whatever particular job, I bet it's just not the easiest thing to do. It's probably just one of those exceptional things.
I can imagine. Lubbock at that time was obviously very different, but he was an incredibly humble man. I'll tell you, I actually didn't learn that until he passed.
Was he a big guy?
No, not by any stretch of the word.
Because also, all the things that you have to do as a firefighter, you need to be
Yeah.
strong,
No,
very strong.
he was not a large man, but and he was an old airborne guy. He did his time in the army as well. So he was.
So he was a hero all around,
Yeah,
man.
it
So
was
that's
a
super
life
cool.
of service, and even once he left that, he had his shop, and he was notorious for helping people out. When it came to working on their vehicles or whatever, he'd either cut them a break or not charge them at all. Is from what I got.
That's super
It's
That's
cool. Man.
really
pretty,
dope.
pretty neat.
Again, a real hero all around.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I remember very little bit. There was like reporting the news and stuff like that. I'm like, oh wow, I had no idea because you didn't speak much about him.
Nah,
At
no,
all?
I mean, I'm a pretty private guy, man. Only people know about
Yeah, I
me.
get it, but I mean, something to be proud of.
Yeah,
Your
no, for
grandfather
sure.
being
And
someone
yeah,
that
well,
cool.
and that's and that I definitely talk about those kinds of things now when they come up. I'm definitely proud to call him my grandfather. And like I said, my dad, my stepdad, which was his son, he's a current firefighter right now here in town. So
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Now, this is stupid. They didn't have a calendar back in Grandpa's days, right?
a calendar?
Yeah,
Oh
you know
shit!
the firefighters.
The firefighter calendar. I don't know, man. That's actually one I might need to do some more digging. I don't know.
That started in the 80s.
I don't know if you want to do that digging.
I'm not gonna ask to see it. I'm just gonna ask if they exist. That's all. Yeah. Yeah, but no, it
what
was
you
pretty
could
neat.
do is you could just close your eyes, hit print, and make sure to bring it here to me so I can look
So
at
you
it.
can look at it. I can do that.
No, but you said your stepdad, he's still a firefighter.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a lieutenant currently with the fire department.
Fire department. Okay.
That's
So you
really
come
cool.
from a family of service out there and a bunch of heroes and stuff. So that's super cool, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Like I said, I'm proud of where I come from.
How about your mom's side? What can you tell me about? No, I mean, what can you tell me about? I'm leaving it up to you. I don't know. You
They're,
pause for a little bit. I don't know.
I mean, they're good. I mean, they're well off. My mom's side of the family, they take care of themselves, and everybody pretty much stays to themselves on that side. I've got an uncle on that side who's with the police department, been there for a long time. Got an aunt that's working for has worked and still working for the city for a long time.
I think I met your mom once, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
It was a party
it
or
was
something.
it was an old party. Golly, that was a long time ago.
No, some of the,
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, but she's a stay-at-home mom. She hangs out and takes care of things here and there for everyone else. Really, she does a little side stuff here and there, arts and crafts. She likes to bake. She does really nice cakes and stuff like that. So, yeah, she's
awesome.
And I got 2 younger brothers. Both of them are.
I met both of them. At least one.
I'm
at
sure you
least.
have.
I met one.
Those are my dudes, man.
Very young.
I'll become a serial killer for those two. Those are my dudes right there.
Yeah, I remember we worked with one of those. What's the name of the place where they play golf or whatever?
Mini golf?
Video game thingy where you hit the ball and they hit the
Main
screen.
event?
Right next to Mitote or whatever.
Mulligans.
Mulligans. Yes,
Mulligans.
yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that's what I meant.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yep. Yeah. One of them, he's an athletic trainer up in Plano, and the one that's still here, he works in law enforcement.
Oh wow. Okay. Okie dokie. How was you? I remember you wanted to be in law enforcement for a while.
Yeah, I dabbled.
You
Yeah.
Okay.
When when I got out of the service, I started chasing a law enforcement career, but I was in no place to be doing that, both from a physical and a mental standpoint at that time. But after 6 tries,
6?
yeah,
Oh
6.
shit. Okay, I thought it was 2 or 3.
Oh,
6.
no, 6.
You a stubborn son of a bitch.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that's putting it lightly. I finally got in. I actually got in with LPD, and got about halfway through the academy there, and had a little academic speed bump, and they said, "See you later." And I was gonna go back. I actually started the process to go back, and I got warned that if I made it back in, that they were gunning for me. So I was like, I'm not gonna give them the satisfaction. So
Ooh, so
I bowed
you became
out.
a target. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I bowed
Okay,
out,
didn't know that.
and then I went as a security manager. Opened up a local amusement.
Oh, I
place.
remember that. We worked together over there.
Yeah, we worked over there for a little while, and then
was
I
fun.
left there, and then I went to the sheriff's office, and I spent about 2 years with the sheriff's office, and then had another speed bump, but that one was my fault.
He said
And it
speed
wasn't his. That
bump.
one was.
Yeah, it
He
was,
admitted to that one.
Yeah, that was,
You asked for it.
you know, one night of a few drinks and 3 total cars later, they were like,
damn.
they were like, you can't work here anymore. I was like, okay.
I'm out. Jesus.
But that's where I found that's how I landed where I'm at now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've done. When I got out, I did the TDC thing for a while too. That was kind of my entry, I guess, into working any kind of law enforcement. And then, of course, when I met you, was working security at the hospital. So,
How about the firefighter thing? That's not
no.
enough for you? Oh, come on.
nah, the idea.
Family tradition.
The idea of handling hoses all day was not for me, man.
Wouldn't be the first.
Yeah, shit, the hell it wouldn't. So now the firefighting thing was not for me. By the time I was ready, or in a place that maybe, but I was already too old then. So
I want you to know, kind of that we were gonna be related at one point.
oh shit,
I was gonna be his uncle at one point. Yeah, I was this close, literally, this close to be his uncle once, but I decided to walk away.
You decided to walk away?
Yeah, it was the smartest thing to do, believe me.
yeah.
So he was fucking your Theo?
No.
He was trying. Oh, he was trying.
Oh, who was the?
I don't know who was trying. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
that'll be for another podcast.
Yeah.
No.
I gotta find out what the audience here is like before I go into detail on that one. I gotta do some dig. I don't know.
Damn it.
Yeah, me and
just
Rafa go back. We
we
got
got
stories.
One of the things that
I believe it, but Rafa, leave pussy for the rest of the people.
I'm trying.
Like,
I'm trying.
God damn it.
But the one thing that it was funny to me is that I don't know what got into Fabian, and after a few months that we met each other, he looked at me like up and down, and he thought that he can outdrink me.
Well, that's when I was in my. That was when I was in my prime.
That was inside of me, but I kept it quiet. I said, "Okay,
Yeah.
let's go."
I think the only person who can outdrink you is me.
Probably.
Yeah, it was. See, but he's a sprinter, man. I'm all about a marathon, and I'm like, the first time we went and drank, the first beer, I was like, fuck. I knew I was in trouble then. Actually, I tapped out. I was like, fuck, I'm not even gonna do this with you. Fuck that. Nope. I'm not even about to go down that road.
No, but the funny thing is, you were very brave at the beginning. You're like, "Oh, happy." You're like, "I'm gonna fuck this guy."
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you crawling home.
No, he had a flashback of 3 total cars. That's why.
Well, no, that was before. That was the thing. So back in that time, I can say it proudly now that I was not the best time of my life. So I probably spent the better part of like 5 or 6 years when I first got out of the service as a functioning alcoholic.
Right.
So I was like, nobody can fuck with me. I got this.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bukas, by the way.
R.I.P. Bukas, man. God, man. I swear I stopped going to Bukas and they shut down. I feel like that might be my fault. But
Yeah, you're the reason
You were
they
the one
fucking went
supporting
under.
the business
Yeah.
and then you walk away.
No, that was our water in the hole back in the day. It was like clockwork. It was down to the, like, we've all seen Cheers. We heard about Norm.
Yeah.
I would get off of work at the hospital and I would just drop my uniform top, untuck my undershirt, and go straight to the bar. And I would walk in, and my beer and my shot would be sitting there at my stool. And if somebody was sitting in it, the bar staff, they were like, "You gotta go."
Yeah.
You were just keeping it warm for them because my spot was my spot, and that's just what it was.
Everybody's like, Fabian!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they are with me nowadays. Cameo.
Every time you go, right?
It was a different time in my life.
Yeah.
So how you doing now?
I'm doing all right. I'm out there a little bit more now these days, I guess.
It's gotta help you a lot, helping people. With
It
the job that
does.
you have
No,
and-
it absolutely does. I mean, that's kind of been the thing that I've chased, I guess, for forever. Also, with between the military and getting out, and even when I worked, in corrections and stuff, and with the county, like I would encounter people that, they're not everybody is just an inmate. So I had a few people that I would, I'd sit down in the middle of the night and, either hear their story or give them some advice and just tell them, hey, dude, you're fucking up. Like, get your shit together, And I could say it because I was coming from a place that, I've done it too. I just never got caught until I did.
That was the smartest thing.
Fucking parked cars, man, I swear. But, But you know, it's kind of always been a thing for me. So I mean, that was kind of why the transition was good. I mean, I'd never really worked or had a real big background with horses. Definitely not in any kind of therapy. But when I left the sheriff's office, I heard that they were looking, and I was like, tossed my name in the hat, and let's go see what this is about. And you know, just as much as I get to help people, being around those animals, man, has actually helped me out a good bit too, as well.
Hell yeah.
So it's been pretty neat. It does feel good, but there are some days, man, where you know you're there for people and they're there to leave their shit behind, and sometimes it can get a little heavy trudging through that all day. So
Right.
that's why I'm out there a little bit more these days when you see me at night.
Oh, okay. No, because one thing that I can say that I remember working with you at the hospital in security, that I believe your background in the military and all that kind of stuff helped you a lot, and also your demeanor and how you talk to people. You used to be very, very good at listening to people, de-escalating the situation. And I remember seeing bigger guys than you, and you just like mellowed them down like a motherfucker. You had that ability to do that, and I was just ready to rumble with this motherfucker. And you're like, hold on, I got this. You talk to the guy, and then it's like everything was fine. I'm like, how the fuck do you do that?
Yeah, no, I'm not a big man, so you know, if I
They
can
don't see you as a threat, I assume that helps you.
So if I can avoid that, I mean, trust me, I got no problem. If we got to take it there, we'll take it there, and I'll take that ass whooping if I got it coming. But I'm gonna make you earn it.
Hell yeah.
But if I can avoid that for both of our sake, I mean, I'm thinking about, yeah, of course, I gotta keep my pretty face, you know. But I'm also thinking like, this dude, he's in a bad place, you know, whether it's mentally, whether it's substance, whatever. You know, you're gonna catch an extra charge because you don't know what's going on in your head right now, and that's the kind of shit that I was thinking about. You know, I'm just looking out for them, like, dude, don't fuck off your life for little old me because you feel like you got something to prove and you don't know that you're doing it. So it's really thinking about the whole person, man. It's kind of where my head's always at. I'm a thinker.
I did admire that from you. Like I said, it was for me like a learning experience seeing you
You're a giver.
handling situations like that, and keep you calm, you cool, and make feel people comfortable and that you're listening to them.
Calm is contagious, man. Calm is contagious.
The whole situation. I was like, oh shit, okay. No, because you get to the point, especially in security, you're already like on a certain mode. Like, okay, they call me there. I'm rushing there. I'm taking care of the situation. I'm fixing this no matter fucking what. This is the way it's going to be. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you got that mentality. Sometimes all the adrenaline and all that, you get running to a place and you just want to take care of business right away. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then I saw you calm, cool, and collected, take care of things. I'm like, oh, okay.
Do you know why?
That's a different approach.
Dude, 9 times out of 10, I was already thinking the whole way there. I'm already thinking like, what have they said? Who is it? What are we looking at? What are we going to? And I'm already working it out as I'm on my way. You know.
Oh, I was just running, trying to get there first. To tell you the truth.
I'm an instigator.
No.
I can see that.
I don't give a fuck.
I can see that.
I do not. I'll sit back. I'll sit right here, and I could pick any topic, and then trust me, get 2 people right here. I'll figure out something to get them beefing. I'll figure it the fuck out.
He who stirs the pot deserves to lick the spoon.
And I'll lick it all day long.
That's the worst part right there.
Or best. It's all about perspective, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, from which angle you look at it, of course.
No, I love going septic from time to time. Well, do you have any hobbies, like outside of work? And
yeah.
Besides drinking.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just disarmed him right there.
He's like, God damn it.
I just disarmed you right there.
Yeah.
Besides drinking, I tie your hands right
Shit. Yeah, I still play a little old man softball.
Oh, nice.
I still like camping. Haven't been camping in forever. I love the outdoors. You know, when the season hits, I go hunting. Like to fish. I'm a typical guy's guy. I like live music. Live music's my thing.
Right.
I'm actually headed out Friday immediately after work. I'm shooting over to Midland to go catch a Casey Donahue concert in Midland. So
Nice.
but yeah, I mean, music. I'll get a wild hair and go karaoke and
Hell yeah.
yeah.
I mean, last hunting season was shit for me. How was it for you?
Actually, I didn't even go last year.
You didn't?
I didn't make it out last year. Year before that was shit.
Yeah,
Are we
it
talking
wa-
about
it
deer
was-
hunting?
Yeah, deer
Okay.
hunting. Yeah.
Yeah.
We like hunting birds. There's fuck all that walking shit. I'm too old for that, man.
That's
I
why
get it.
you don't have a dog?
I do have a dog.
Have you trained him?
So it's funny. I actually got him with the intent. He was spun up as a service dog.
Oh yeah, what's his name? I
Jet.
forgot about him. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's super cool.
Yeah, he's a good looking pup.
Tell me about the story about him. How do you got a?
That was by accident, man.
Okay.
You know, with where I work, we have this monthly meeting that we have, and it's all the veteran services organizations that get together.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys showed up to present who they were and what they were doing. It was a place called T6, and they train service dogs for veterans, and then it's not just service dogs. I mean, they do scent work, they do bite work, they do it all. These guys have actually helped. The dogs that they push, they actually come from Canada, out of Baden, Canada. They work a lot with Baden Canine out of Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And Baden notoriously puts out dogs for all of our teams, like, you know, our SEAL teams and special operators. They're putting real good dogs out.
Wow.
And
That's nice.
these guys got donated a dog. It was a German Shepherd that, you know, with the intent to make him a service dog. But he was a pet for the first 3 years of his life. So he needed to be rewired. And so they couldn't just give him to any old vet because he was going to be a lot to handle. And God damn if he hasn't been a lot to handle. He's a great dog. And a lot of it's my fault. We started training, and with my work schedule and the things some things that I was dealing with personally at the time, it was tough to get out to training. So training's kind of fallen by the wayside. He's still got a lot of the basics in him. We still work on some things here and there, but yeah, it was. But anyway, they had the dog. They were looking for somebody to take him, and I was like, well, shit, I'm a bachelor,
available.
living on my
I'll
own.
take
I'll
it.
take him. They were like, no shit. I was like, yeah. And they were like, well, you know, with where you work, like your background fits, like everything should be good. Come try him out. And so
Now, was he trained for finding explosives
No,
or to
he,
attack or
he
to
was-
defend? Or
so
what
my-
kind of a service?
yeah, excuse me. My goal for him was to he was just for mobility, and kind of a comfort thing.
Right.
But
Or like for PTSD
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing? Oh, okay.
Focus, mobility, and focus is really what it was.
Okay.
My goal. So he's a very, very nose heavy dog. He's either nose to the ground or nose straight up. He's always picking up on new scents. So I was like, man, let's start with some tracking work and see how that goes. And then ultimately, I wanted to do a personal
Rescue or something?
no, just like defense.
Okay.
You know, protection
Protection.
animal.
Okay.
So, and I was actually worried
Yeah,
about
like
that.
if you need protection, but okay.
I'm just
You
a
gotta see
little
the
guy,
arsenal.
man.
This guy owns like his house. Like I said, he doesn't need protection at all.
But so I just training went by the wayside, man. So I don't know if that's any of that's still in his future, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, how old is he now?
He just turned 4 in
Yeah, that's what I
January.
was thinking,
He's about-
4 or 5.
He's about to be 5 in January.
Yeah,
So
that's exactly what I was thinking,
Yeah.
but I wasn't sure.
I left my phone on the table. I'd show you a picture. He's a good looking pup.
Oh, definitely. No, I remember.
He's
him.
every bit of about 105 pounds.
Big boy.
He's a big old boy.
That's so cute. My dog just turned 10. That fucker's still alive. You know, it's cute for his time. He's a boxer mix. He's like a boxer Dane.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That motherfucker should have been dead a long time ago. Okay.
So what size does he have? Which is he kind of in between?
He's above average for a boxer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boxers
Like-
are usually between small and medium.
Yeah, they're
They're not that
maybe
big.
Wait,
30.
did I say boxer? Is it boxer?
Oh, you're talking about bulldog.
No, he looks.
son.
Oh,
we don't even
son
know
of
what
a
kind dog.
bitch. Hold on.
I've had him for 10 years. I don't even know what the
wouldn't
fuck
be
he is.
surprised. I bet you there's
I
an
always
app where you can
confuse
take a
it.
picture of the dog and they might tell you, 30% this, 30%.
Yeah, yeah, that's a boxer. Yeah, he's a boxer
Okay.
Dane mix.
That's a big dog.
Well, he's actually above average, like very above average for a boxer, but he's not as big as a
This is a Great
Dane.
Dane. Yeah.
You know, he's like a midget Dane technically,
Okay.
but he's a big old boy. And the dog food, the fucking dog food, the
See,
flea care.
No, that's why I don't believe in dog food.
The poop.
Oh, I don't worry about that. Fucking my husband takes care of that shit.
That's what I'm
You got me
saying.
fucked up. I had to do diapers. His bitch ass can do the dog. You know, like, I mean, shit. But I'm very picky about dog food. You know, so I'm not just out buying like bags of dog food. I'm going out just like I would if, you know, whenever it came to my farm animals. I was very picky about their diet because I wanted them to be at their top health at all times.
That way, when I kill them to eat them.
Yeah, I'm fixing to start giving this motherfucker bags of dog food. Maybe we'll see, you know. Maybe he'll rest in peace finally. And he's hanging on. He's literally hanging on
He
by a
has to
third.
torture
He
you.
looks miserable.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But he's in good health. I kid you not. I take him to the vet and fucking everything.
Everything
And
is fine.
Everything's fucking fine. He's a little blind, you know, but all he does is just fucking lay there. That's all he does now. He's too old, you know.
Yes. See, I just buy bags of chicken. We're on a raw diet. He eats. My dog eats raw chicken. Sometimes frozen. I'll give him little chicken sickles, and
No,
it's good for their teeth. It's good for all the things, and
Yeah.
it's perfect. And it's cheap. I can buy a case of. I can buy 40 pounds of chicken for about $25 to $27, and I'm good for the month.
Yeah.
Chicken is not getting tired or anything like that, right?
I mean, I hope not. It's dead.
No, I mean, we get chicken from here, from the United States, and that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
we,
yeah.
we don't get tired for that
United.
shit. Okay. Now, tell me, I bet you have a lot of funny stories.
That's subjective, man.
Well, obviously. Can you tell us one that you can remember?
A funny story.
Mm-hmm.
Man. I'll give you a cool deployment story.
All right.
Fucking Army. It was I guess it was my first deployment. We were in the northern part of the country. One night we're chilling, hanging out in bed, and don't hear any air raid sirens, but we start hearing booms. And we're like, the hell? So everybody starts scrambling, trying to figure out where it's coming from, and we're all going to our rally points where we're supposed to be when that kind of stuff happens. And come to find out, the Army was coming back onto the base from a night patrol, and this particular gunner was on the automatic grenade launcher that was mounted on top of a Humvee. And as they were going through the serpentine of barriers to get to the main gate, he was unloading his Mark 19, which was supposed to have been done prior to hitting the serpentine. And I guess they hit a bump or they zigged while he was expecting a zag, and he lost the handle. And so when he lost the handle, he sent a couple of grenades out. And
Blew the guys away?
They came into the base, and they landed about 30, 40 feet right outside of an airplane pad where all the A-10s were parked. So about 2 more barriers up, he would have probably hit one of the A-10s, and that would have been a whole other story, world of shit for him. But you know, all the radio messages started going out about what it was, and it was a accidental discharge. There's no such thing as an accidental. It was a negligent discharge, and pretty sure he lost a lot of rank that day. But
he probably got in big
definitely.
trouble.
There was a discharge.
I don't know. So I say it's subjective. Like, to me, that was fucking hilarious. But to some people, they're like, I'm like, nah.
No, that is fucking hilarious. I wonder what that motherfucker ended up going through after.
I can only imagine.
Oh, fuck.
But at that time, it was still early, so it wasn't like, we'll chalk it up to, long days and, battle weary guys. If nobody was hurt, nothing was damaged.
Yeah.
We'll just hope that everybody goes to bed tonight and forgets about it tomorrow. So I hope so for his sake. But
right.
there's always good stories like that.
Yeah. My younger brother actually, he's at basic right now for Marines, and
Oh, so he's having a lot of fun right now.
oh fuck yeah,
What's his favorite flavor?
damn it.
Flavor for what?
Crayons.
Oh,
Oh my god. No, I looked at him. I really tried to convince him to go to the Navy instead. He just wanted to. He
You know that actually
Wanted-
that question would actually still work for a guy maybe.
no,
can
he
see that.
was sticking to his guns of going into the Marines, which if anyone wants to serve, definitely look into it, see how it would benefit your life, pros and cons. There's always pros and cons.
That was the cool thing about when I served. I was like, I was Air Force or whatever. That's why I always laugh.
Yeah.
I never feel the need to validate myself or my time, but because we get especially between the sister services, you hear all the jokes and the punchlines. And,
Right.
But I got lucky. Like I said, I was in training when 9/11 happened. So with the job that I had, it was so the 3 times that I went downrange, I volunteered. And I was fortunate that I didn't have like the normal Air Force experience. I don't feel like, especially when it came to deploying. I worked a lot with some Army Marine guys anytime
Right.
we went out. So I got to do a lot of cool stuff that normal Air Force didn't really get to. So
Yeah.
it was fine with me.
Yeah. But
but isn't there a certain
in-
status, or when you're a Marine, isn't there like a
Historically, yeah.
historically?
Yeah.
But in reality, it's just also because you hear the Green Berets this or the
Well,
Rangers that, and
there's-
the
yeah,
special
yeah.
training and all the ops and all
Yeah.
that
I mean, some
secret shit.
people are just made for some things, man, and
I'll tell you what.
it takes all kinds. That ain't me though.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah,
isn't that
no.
like a thing where you hear now? Oh, that's a guy.
Oh, yeah,
Green Beret,
yeah.
and everybody's like, ooh,
Mad respect, yeah, for
Right?
sure. For sure.
I mean, I feel like that comes to an extent in all branches. If you know somebody in a branch, period, like there's that one guy in the Air Force that all, the airmen will look and be, oh shit, It's not just Marine. I see what you're saying, but, it's all over.
But it's funny because I seen the two sides of the story where when I was in Disney, where I had friends they were Marines, but there was one guy who was always wearing the hat or the jacket, and he was always talking about the Marines this and the Marines that, and there was another guy who never, and he
Shut the fuck
mentioned,
up.
a real Marine doesn't do that shit. I'm like, damn.
Silent professionals, man. That's what it is.
Right? You see the difference right
Yeah.
there? And again, both,
It's
as far as I know, both of them
another-
were Marines. I cannot question them
Yeah.
or I cannot prove them otherwise.
Yeah, talkers
but that
usually-
guy told me right there he wasn't real.
Yeah, talkers usually aren't doers.
I'll tell you what. It's the same thing. Like, what's that one song? Gangsters move in silence. I mean, shit. And that's the truth. That's what I'm scared of with my younger brother. He's always fucking quiet. Truth be told, I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was gonna be a school shooter. Like,
Well, we crossed
he's
that
not white,
bridge.
is he? He's not white, is he? You see, I still got it,
you're right.
motherfuckers.
He's Hispanic. I forget. A shopping mall. Fuck.
Actually,
Or a Walmart.
there was that one school in Uvalde, and that was one of ours, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
That's funny how you see news and it's that was a Hispanic guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody waits.
Oh,
for
that
it.
was
Oh,
some
wait for it. Wait
Mexicans.
for it. Where was
Son
it?
of a
Oh
bitch.
no, that wasn't us.
Have you noticed?
What?
Fun fact: nowadays, have you noticed that they're putting more Latinos in horror movies now?
No.
They
Did
really
you say
are.
horror or
Horror.
horror?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. I was
It's
like, where'd I
because
travel
for
that one?
years we would sit there and brag because it would only be the white people and the black people, and we would sit there and be like, "See, we're not stupid. We're sitting our asses on the fucking couch watching you get murdered. I'm not going out. You inviting me somewhere? No."
I'm curious
You know?
what movie you've seen
But-
that had.
There's a lot. Like the new Screams.
See,
I haven't
And
seen that
then-
one.
haven't
That's
seen
why,
any of
yeah.
them. I never that movie just.
Until Dawn, the new Wish Upon. There's quite a bit they're putting now Latinos in horrors.
Talking about Latinos, and I would like to put you in the spot. What do you think? Are they faithful or not?
Oh my God.
Faithful to what?
To their women,
Oh,
to their wives, to their girlfriends. What's your opinion on that? I'm just- No comments.
listen. We've all got stages in
We all
life.
got
We got
traditions.
chapters we're not proud of.
Okay.
I haven't always been a godsend, an angel.
Okay. So you admit to
I'm
weakness.
not admitting to shit. I just said I haven't always been an angel.
Okay.
No, we watched a video where a white girl got it right. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, me
So
too.
proud of you. It really is a cultural thing.
It
Oh, I
is.
saw that.
Yeah.
It is. I said it to you. Yeah. It is
really
a cultural
fucking
thing.
But yeah, it
cultural
was-
thing. I don't know.
I
of
just
any,
didn't have anybody justify it
So what's
before.
funny?
when
What's
I
funny
hear
is
it.
when she said it, I was like, "Fuck."
That makes sense. Doesn't it? But doesn't it make sense?
name
whether you like
a
it or not.
Latino man who has been faithful. Name
That's
one.
what I'm saying.
No, it's cultural. It's
That's
tradition.
how we grow up. That's what we learn. That's
Yeah.
what you know what I mean?
My man's not.
Watch every single telenovela that you watch in Telemundo, cabrón. And you show me one motherfucker that is faithful. Not even
See,
the
we're just-
priest is
See,
faithful.
all right, look, we're just trying to live up to the stories to make it easier for them to follow so that these people that are in those jobs can make their money.
Oh my God.
Still doesn't change the facts. though.
No.
We're being loyal in that we're looking out for them so that they have storyboards and shit.
Oh my God. You know what?
I can see that.
I mean, I grew up with it. My dad, I'm pretty sure I got like 2 siblings. We need to do a DNA test, but I'm pretty sure I got 2 extra siblings. So, you know.
It was not uncommon back in the days when
It's
there was a
not.
funeral. There's 1 or 2 more families show up, and they kind of look like the rest of
Who
us
they,
and shit like
right?
that. You're, oh shit,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? And why is that woman crying so much? And you know, we never seen that woman before.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I think that's something we need to keep. Don't cancel that. You
because
better not fucking.
Reality is reality, okay? In the perfect world, it shouldn't be like that. You should be like your high school sweetheart or whatever. You fall in love, you get married, you have kids, you stay forever happy.
see, I don't know about the high school
okay?
sweetheart
Oh,
thing.
fuck
But,
my high
but you know
school
what I mean.
sweetheart.
You know what I mean.
Are you,
But the
are you-
reality
you
is
married to a
different.
white guy, a Mexican guy?
Fuck no. Latino.
So you just accept the fact that
Fuck. He does. I don't need to know what he does when he leaves the house. He don't need to know
See,
what
I
I
like
do
the
when I
fucking
leave the
attitude
house.
right there. That's a real
He-
woman right there.
I don't need to fucking know. He doesn't know my shit. He takes care of me. I take care of him. We raise our children. Our home is peaceful and beautiful, prosperous. That's all I fucking need. Have fun. Fuck it.
And she knows how to make tamales too. So
you didn't invite me there in the wintertime when that shit was happening. What the fuck? You couldn't have set this shit up for later, man? Golly, man. Thought we were boys.
you got plenty of women around you that know how to make tamales too. Come on,
Shit,
don't tell me you
my
don't.
mom actually made some like a
You
few months
see?
ago.
You see, there you go. I knew that.
I've been craving so.
Besides, we know the tamale lady who goes to the
Yeah.
to the bar all the time. So
Yeah,
don't
dude.
tell me you missed it.
And what's even funnier, dude, I just found out where they live, and
What the fuck?
yeah.
Serial killer. I'm telling you.
Hey,
Like-
listen, you just let people talk. They'll put everything out there that you need them to.
That's the beauty of this podcast. To tell you the truth.
See, but I'm too much of a forward thinker, and I've been on the other side of that. I'm talking just enough, I promise.
I got an idea. I know you very well.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Well, there's setting someone up, and then there's an idea to get somebody just talking.
I try to be gentle with you.
oh.
Like I said,
So you're chilling
I
with
gotta
us,
know, I gotta know the audience. They may have been left behind at some point. I'm telling you, I knew him. I knew when we hung out was at a much sketchier time in my life.
Yeah.
No, for me too. To tell you the truth, that was.
Oh,
I try to behave a lot more nowadays. To tell you the truth.
Oh yeah.
okay. Rafa. There's a pool right here. Right under the
That's why I'm wearing
Y'all
my
can't
boots.
see it.
That's why I'm wearing my boots.
Yeah. Anytime you open that mouth, I try
You
to be
know,
better.
I got
behaved.
one of the best compliments not too long ago.
Yeah.
I was at
Pablo Escobar?
I was at Chrissy's Covington Penthouse over there at the biggest building over here in Lubbock, Texas. There was a few ladies. They were doing some tarot cards or whatever, and I was talking with someone on the phone, and all of a sudden the three of them kind of like stood up and they looked at me at the same time. And one of them says, "You have one of those voices. You can be reading the IKEA catalog instructions on how to put out, and you make it sound sexy like a motherfucker."
No,
It won't get
I hear
built.
no.
Something will
That
be
was
played
awesome.
with, but
I
not
hear-
built.
No, I hear your voice, dude, and I catch the Telemundo fucking infomercials, bro. That's what I hear.
I see that. I can see that.
Or like the strip club announcer in Tijuana or something.
That would be a great gig, bro. If I
think-
ever retire, I
think-
should go to Tijuana and say,
I think that would be-
"Welcome to the stage. Bienvenido."
See, right there it was.
See, look, there's a
Cristal.
puddle here now too.
I'm actually. You guys can't tell, but I'm actually holding my feet up already.
It's rising. Oh fuck.
We're gonna be floating in shit here in a little bit.
Could happen.
No.
So, how'd you love life?
I was actually just about to.
Yeah,
ask
we
her
usually
something.
this is where
Yeah.
we usually go with this podcast.
That's where you usually go with it.
Yeah.
It's-
No, I go weird sex story. He goes love life.
There may be some of those too
Okay.
for another podcast.
So, what's going on?
It's good. My love life is good.
Shout out to what's her name?
Shout out to you.
Chicken shit.
Nah, see, when you put things out there, man, you set yourself up for people to attack. I don't need that.
But you're doing all right.
Oh yeah, no,
You're in
I'm
a
in a-
healthy
I'm in a-
relationship.
I'm in a
you're a
good-
happy place.
I'm in a good place.
That's good because I saw you for a while. You were like struggling for a little bit.
Nah, that wasn't struggling. That was just living.
Yeah, that was being an adult.
I don't know. I like you better than when you're happy. Let me put it that way. I want you to be happy.
I can be happy either way. You just caught me on bad days.
A lot of those weekends were bad weekends. I gotta tell you.
You knew me at a different time, bro.
I have known you since 2013. It's been a roller coaster
Oh,
of
yeah, no,
emotions
it's-
like a
years.
No, it's
motherfucker.
definitely- it's
Besides,
definitely-
he abandoned me for many years because he was being domesticated at that time, and I hated him.
I cut,
And then
I
when I
cut
don't
shit for
contact
that
him 'cause
one
I'm busy with
every
shit.
time I saw him.
No, but when I'm busy with shit because I do a lot of shit, then he got mad because I wasn't contacting him. But
Hey, man.
at least I had a good reason. You didn't.
I mean, it was. I was trying to be a good boy. I was trying to be.
Nah, that's true. I got to give you credit for that. You're trying to.
There were some
to make
things
things
that
happen.
there were some things that needed to change for a time.
I believe we all evolve as time goes by.
Oh, you got to,
and,
man.
And things happen
Nah.
for a reason.
No,
I
you-
bet you needed that at that particular
Yeah,
time in
no,
your
absolutely.
life.
So I regret nothing in life. There are things that I do different, but I will never regret a motherfucking thing.
Hell yeah.
Because that takes too much energy, man. That takes too much out of you. And nah. Now, I mean, as long as you learn from it and you build on it, whatever, that's what's important. And I mean, if you're not growing every day and you're just stagnant, then what the hell are you doing with yourself? So I mean, and growth means failing too. Like, as long as you fail forward. Like I talk,
That's a good
drunken
thing,
talks.
failing forward.
Yeah, fail forward, man. Drunken talks with friends are great. I joke around a lot. But I give great advice. I don't follow any of it. But
I'm the same way. I'm
but
very
I give,
good at giving
I give
advice.
great advice to my friends, and they feel comfortable to bring me stuff, man. And I'm happy to talk through it with you. As your friend, and because I love you as my friend, you're not gonna like what I have to say, maybe, or even how I say
You're
it.
a little too honest sometimes.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, people need that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure, I mean, there's not a doubt in my mind. I've got friends right now that are pissed off at me, but that's okay. Either they'll get over it or they won't. And I'm still going to be me tomorrow when you're still shitty for whatever reason. And whenever things get shitty again with whatever you're dealing with because you didn't listen to me, then I'll be like, still here. And we'll pick it up, And it's not to say that, I'm not a fucking know-it-all or by any chance. Like, dude, I've failed way too much to say that I'm an expert on any goddamn thing. But I'll always talk to you with your best interests in mind, and what you do with it is yours.
Understand that.
Yeah.
Very kind of you.
And I have a very, 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 very small circle. So if you're in it and we're comfortable enough to talk that way, anything goes. You know, if you're my people, you're my people, and you always will be. Even if, I mean, shit, you know, 10 years I was domesticated and being a good boy and not going out and doing anything with anybody. You know, and here we are today, trying to dig on Fabian. Fuck you, no, we're not doing that.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
That's
Well,
cool, bro. I really like you. It's been a pleasure to know you.
Is this the part where you fucking off me on the podcast? Like it's been nice knowing you. We're
No,
getting to the end
no,
of
it's
things,
just
so
that.
this is where you die.
Yeah. Grenade. No. I'm kidding.
Well, we're far away from the civilization, to tell you the truth. But, you know how
No
many
one
holes
can
we can
hear
dig
the
back there.
Hey.
I hope yours is bigger than mine because I'm always carrying.
That's
You
for
know
sure.
that.
Yeah, that's for
Just
sure.
kidding,
I was saying it's been a pleasure to know you and hang around with you.
Absolutely,
Been a lot
man.
of fucking fun. Anything you want to say? Because we're about to end the podcast. Anything you want to, any words of wisdom? Anything
Words.
you want to plug? Any event coming up in your life that you would like to share with the gang?
Any events? You know what? I will plug my side gig. We had a nasty, nasty storm, and I started working with a buddy of mine. If you've got hail damage on your house, reach out. Actually,
Do you have the name and phone number or anything like
yeah,
that?
I do. I got a card on me, I think, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bam. There we go.
there it is. Holler at me. Shout out Roofmaster.
Yeah. Faye.
Be in.
Oh, it's Fabian. I thought it was Fabian. You know,
See,
Fabian.
this is why nobody pays
Fabian.
anybody to think.
It's, the
Fabian
person you
Martinez
use in English and in
At
Spanish.
Roof Masters.
Fabian.
Yeah.
Fabian.
Fabian, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I see that. Yeah, at Roof Masters, you can go email him, call him, and I can never say Wolfforth. I can't say.
Why is that word?
For-
Why is
why
that
it's
so
so
hard for
difficult? Yeah.
people?
It's stupid.
Wolfforth.
Yeah, move
Okay.
to Tajuca or something.
Right there. God damn it. Anyways, yeah, you can go on roofmasterslubbock.com.
But also,
reach
I will shout out my other gig too, my main gig right now, refuge services, man. If you're a veteran or if you know a veteran that's struggling, or they don't have to be struggling. If they just got some things they want to get off their chest, the great thing about that place and that program is being a veteran is all it takes. What you decide to work on is totally up to you. If you got childhood stuff, if you got combat stress, you got post-military stress, you've got whatever you got going on, it's yours to decide what to work on while you're there. We're just there to facilitate it and make it happen for you. It's a great program. Refugeservices.org, or you can call into the office, 806-748-7202. Tell them that you're a vet and you're interested in veteran services, the veteran program that we have. Cool thing about the program is we're primarily grant funded on that one. So any vet that comes through, our services are free of charge to them.
That's awesome.
We also have services for any kids they got in the house and the spouses as well. If you have a surviving spouse, if you're a surviving spouse and your loved one was killed or has passed on already, we service surviving spouses under that grant as well. Because any household that has a PTSD vet or a vet struggle with mental health, then there's other members that are in the house that are dealing with that along with them. So we think it's real important to look out for the whole family. So
Awesome.
great program. Come out, hang out with the horses, get to know some horses, get to know us, and let's get you feeling right.
Excellent. Very good. Cameo, any words of wisdom? Anything you want to say before you close?
Well, I liked whenever you were talking about, fail forward. I always like to tell people we love willows, not a wallow. So don't wallow.
Facts. Sit in it for a minute, feel it, move the fuck on.
Get up. You have to get up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing. Get up. And once you do that, it'll slowly start coming back.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, just be good to each other. Life is hard enough. Let's try to be all, good to each other. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in on our Taco Sandwich podcast. Thank you. Have a good night.
Bebes.
Deuces.
Taco Sandwich.